My name is Sarah. I'm 24 years old and I live in the small town of Matamata, New Zealand. When I was about 11, I came down with a very nasty virus and I ended up getting really sick, and so then my mum took me to the doctors and he was basically like, yeah, she's got chronic fatigue syndrome. I always struggled with school, even before chronic fatigue syndrome. I was always the student that was put into the too hard basket. I just did what I could, and if I failed at stuff, that's just how it was. I think I was about 16 in year 10, and eventually my mum realised the best thing for me was to pull me out of school. So I've never had like a proper job. My entire life people have thought that maybe I'm just faking it and stuff. It's caused a lot of friendships to end, which has sucked. I felt pretty hopeless and was very scared about my future. I didn't know what it was going to have in store. I kind of thought that I was just going to end up living with my parents for the rest of my life. I do counselling at Starfish Social Services, and I was talking to my counsellor one day about my macrame and how I was really proud of it. I even took her a few pieces to show off. And she said, oh, there's actually someone who helps people start up their businesses, whether it be big or small here.
My name's Justine Marshall. I'm a social worker with Starfish Social Services in Matamata. One of the programs that I am running is a enterprise programs for young people aged 12 to 24 who might have a business idea or a hobby or just something that they would like some support with, progressing further to hopefully either earn some money, create their own business, or even sometimes it's just to know what that process might look like to eventually get to where they want to go.
For my business, I'm just wanting to, have just a little business, not like a massive one. Probably eventually will open up my own website with the business name Crocrame because I love crows. Probably one of my favourite birds. Once I get a bit more interest, then I'll probably focus on going to markets. And it'll be good too because I plan on moving in with my boyfriend up in Whitianga eventually. Once I move in with him, I wouldn't be able to be on the benefit anymore because they would see it as he earns enough for the both of us. And I think, losing that part of my independence would be really difficult on me.
Whether we like it or not, there is people in our society who just need somebody alongside them to support them to achieve their goals and help, especially young people, to believe in themselves that they can achieve their goals.
I just like the fact that Justine, she's just so kind and patient, and just doesn't rush me or anything, and just encourages me to do things at my pace.
So far with Sarah, I've noticed a lot more of that self-confidence in terms of feeling like she can do it, and yeah, it's been a really awesome process so far, and I can't wait to see where it goes.
With the chronic fatigue syndrome, there's this whole movement called Millions Missing, because it's almost like we're missing from society. We miss out on going to school and getting a job like every other person. We do want to get out there and we want to do this stuff. I've only just started the course, but it's sort of making me feel like I'll be able to get out there more and maybe even socialise some more and meet new people. And to be able to live like that would feel amazing.